Did you know some white celebrities have black kids they don't often talk about?
No, they wouldn't have wanted that for me, but my parents never went anywhere.
From Marlo Thomas?
Fascinating.
No, but you are wonderful. I said it when we were off there, and I want to say you are loving and generous, and you like women, and it's a pleasure. And whoever is the woman in your life is very lucky.
Well, thank you very much.
To Madonna's journey into motherhood through adoption. Then there's Mia Farrow, who's mother to 14 children.
Look at my little girl hair, and I decided I didn't want it anymore.
Why do they keep this part of their life so private? Let's find out.
No, but you are wonderful. I said it when we were off there, and I want to say you are loving and generous, and you like women, and it's a pleasure. And whoever is the woman in your life is very lucky.
Well, thank you very much.
Marlo Thomas is well known for her role in the popular American sitcom That Girl, but she's more than just an actress. She is also a social activist, film producer, and author who has spent her life helping others. In the 1960s and 1970s, Marlo became very involved in many important causes, using her fame to raise awareness about social issues. One lesser-known part of Marlo's life is her informal adoption of an African-American boy named Michael in the early 1970s. Michael was part of the Big Brother program, which pairs children with mentors. Marlo didn't just become his mentor, she became like a mother to him, offering him love, support, and guidance. Marlo spoke about Michael fondly, saying, "Michael came into my life and changed it forever. He taught me about love, resilience, and the importance of being there for someone."
Hugs. I'm a hugger. How are you feeling, Slater?
I'm feeling amazing, and I'm enjoying so much time.
Next is Ellen Pompeo.
Well, Chandler and I used to make out. A lot.
Ellen Pompeo, the actress famous for playing Dr. Meredith Grey on Grey's Anatomy, is a proud mom to 3 black children. Ellen and her husband, Chris Ivory, have a beautiful, mixed family. Chris is black, and together they have 2 biological kids and 1 adopted child. Their first daughter, Stella Luna Pompeo Ivory, was born in 2009. Then their son, Eli Christopher Ivory, was born in 2016. But Ellen and Chris didn't stop there. In 2014, they adopted a daughter named Sienna Mae Ivory. Ellen kept Sienna's birth story private at first. Sienna was born through a surrogate, and Ellen shared that she wanted to protect her daughter's privacy. She also mentioned that not everyone understands surrogacy, which is why she chose to keep it quiet. Ellen is proud of her diverse family. She talks a lot about how they have children with different skin tones, and she believes it's something to celebrate. For Ellen, raising her children in a way that lets them learn about different cultures and viewpoints is a big part of being a good parent. Next, Chris Noth.
It's good to see you.
Chris Noth is well known for his roles as Mr. Big in Sex and the City and Detective Mike Logan in Law & Order. But there's so much more to him. He is also a proud father of 2 children with his partner, Tara Wilson, who is a talented actress. Tara has a unique cultural background with Canadian, East Asian, and Afro-Jamaican roots. Their first child, Orion Christopher Noth, was born on January 18, 2008. Orion is often seen at public events with his famous parents, enjoying the spotlight. Their second child, Keats, joined the family on February 18, 2020. Both children beautifully reflect their mother's rich heritage, showcasing their diverse background. Chris has said that becoming a father changed his life. He shared, "I never knew how much I could love until I had my children. They are my world." He celebrates the beautiful mix of cultures in his family, embracing their differences every day. Chris and Tara met in 2001 when Tara worked at Chris's bar, The Cutting Room in New York City. Their bond is strong and shows that love and family come in all shapes and colors. Just like a rainbow has many colors, their family reflects the idea that skin color doesn't define belonging. Next is Steven Spielberg.
Never let anybody tell you you can't do what you in your heart know you can. And the other thing is simply to use what you're using right now to get this interview, and you can make an entire movie on that device right there.
Did you know that Steven Spielberg, one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, has a very special and diverse family? He married actress Kate Capshaw, and together they have raised both their biological children and adopted ones. What might surprise some people is that 2 of their adopted children are African American. One of these children is Theo Spielberg, who was born on August 21st, 1988. Before Stephen and Kate got married in 1991, Kate had already adopted Theo. After they married, Stephen officially adopted him, making him part of the Spielberg family. Theo chose a career in music and is a member of an indie band called Wardle. His sister, Sasha Spielberg, is also in the band with him. Theo has always spoken about how much his family supported him. They encouraged him to follow his dreams, whether in music or anything else. The other African-American child in the Spielberg family is Michaela Spielberg, born on February 28, 1996. Stephen and Kate adopted Michaela when she was just a baby. Michaela has had a different journey compared to her siblings. She has decided to pursue a career in the adult film industry, which is something she has been open about. Michaela has also talked about her struggles with self-acceptance and finding her place in such a famous family. Next, we have Madonna.
I fell in love with San Pedro.
Madonna, the queen of pop, is known for her music and also for being a proud mom of 4 children. All of her kids were adopted from Africa. One of her children, David Fonda, was born on September 24, 2005, in Malawi. When Madonna first met him, David was very sick with pneumonia and malaria and was living in an orphanage. Madonna felt a special bond with him, so she started the adoption process and brought him home in 2006. Today, David loves soccer and even trains with professional teams. Madonna says she thinks of him when making big decisions. Another child Madonna adopted is Mercy James. She was born on January 22, 2006 in Malawi and was living in an orphanage too. Madonna faced some challenges with the adoption, but she was able to bring Mercy home. Madonna is very proud of her and describes her as a kind and beautiful young woman. In 2017, Madonna adopted twin sisters, Stella and Estera, who were born in August 2012. The twins bring a lot of happiness to Madonna's life, especially with their love for music and dancing. She says they have completed her family in ways she never imagined. Through her charity work, including opening the Mercy James Center for Pediatric Surgery, Madonna continues to help children in Malawi and beyond. Next, Bob Dylan.
John is in a basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on a pavement thinking about the...
Bob Dylan, the famous folk singer, is known for his amazing music, but he's also very private about his life. One thing many people don't know is that Dylan was secretly married to an African-American woman named Carolyn Dennis. Carolyn was one of his backup singers, and the two got married in 1986. They also had a daughter together named Desiree or Desi. Dylan was so private about his marriage and family that he kept it hidden for 15 years. He even bought a house for Carolyn in the suburbs of Los Angeles and would visit her secretly. He made sure no one knew about them, not even their neighbors. This secrecy helped him protect their relationship from the public eye. Desiree was kept out of the spotlight until 2001, when a biography about Dylan revealed the truth. Carolyn explained that they wanted to protect Desiree from the pressures of being famous. She said, "We both wanted Desiree to have as normal a childhood as possible." Bob Dylan's story with Carolyn and Desiree shows how much he cared about his family's privacy. Even though he's a world-famous musician, he went to great lengths to keep his personal life hidden from the public. Next, we have Mia Farrow.
Look at my little girl hair, and I decided I didn't want it anymore.
Mia Farrow is a famous actress known for her roles in movies like Rosemary's Baby and The Great Gatsby. She became a beloved figure in Hollywood because of her talent and her kindness. Instead of just enjoying her fame, Mia decided to do something special and focus on helping others. In the 1970s, she became known for her humanitarian work. Mia was married to musician Andre Previn for 9 years. During their marriage, they had twins, Matthew and Sasha, in 1970, and later a son, Fletcher, in 1974. After they divorced, Mia didn't stop being a mother. She adopted many children from different parts of the world. In total, Mia has adopted about 10 children, bringing her family to 14 kids. One of Mia's adopted children is Quincy Farrow, a boy she adopted in 1994 from an orphanage in New York. Quincy is African American, and unlike some of Mia's other children, he prefers to live a quiet life away from the spotlight. He likes to stay out of the public eye. Mia has always believed that love and family are the most important things. She once said that having children feels like turning a switch on in your heart, and that everything feels worth it because of them. Next, we have Tom Hanks.
You still have not taken into account the human factor.
Tom Hanks is known for his amazing acting in movies like Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan. But did you know he's also a proud grandfather? His son, Colin Hanks, is following in his father's footsteps and is raising a wonderful family of his own. Colin, who is also an actor, is married to Samantha Bryant. Together they have 2 children, and one of them is biracial. Colin's family is a beautiful mix of different backgrounds, which makes it even more special. As a grandfather, Tom Hanks loves spending time with his grandchildren. He often talks about how important family is to him and how much he values their love and support. Tom believes in creating a loving, welcoming home where everyone feels included. Next, Jane Fonda.
Reverend, when you left me and didn't give a damn what happened to me,
Jane Fonda, a famous actress known for movies like Barbarella and Clute, has always been more than just a Hollywood star. She's also been a strong voice for many causes. In the 1980s, Jane did something that not many celebrities did at the time. She adopted a black child. In 1982, she informally adopted a 14-year-old girl named Mary Luana Williams. Mary had a tough start in life. Her mother was an activist with the Black Panther Party, and Mary grew up in poverty. But when Jane took Mary into her home, everything changed. Jane gave her a loving family, support, and care. Mary's life was completely transformed. As she got older, Mary wrote a book called The Lost Daughter, where she shared her story. In the book, she talked about how different their lives were, but how they were meant to find each other. Jane also spoke about Mary, saying how much Mary changed her life and taught her about strength and love. For Jane, family isn't just about blood, it's about the people you choose to care for. Up next, John Legend.
Love your curves and all your edges.
John Legend is a talented singer and songwriter who is also known for his loving relationship with his wife, Chrissy Teigen, and their family. Together, they are proud parents to their daughter, Luna, who was born in April 2016. Luna has a rich, mixed heritage. John is Black, and Chrissy is of Thai and Norwegian descent. This mix of cultures makes their family unique and beautiful. John and Chrissy often share sweet moments of their family life on social media, and their daughter Luna has become a favorite of many people online. Both John and Chrissy openly celebrate Luna's cultural background. They make sure to teach her about her heritage, so she understands and appreciates where she comes from. Next, Ethan Hawke.
But if what you want is like a laundry list of all the things about you that piss me off, I could give it to you.
Ethan Hawke is a talented actor, known for his great work in movies like Dead Poets Society and Before Sunrise. But did you know that he also has a wonderful family life that shows how different backgrounds can come together? Ethan has 2 daughters. His first daughter, Maya, was born to him and his ex-wife, Uma Thurman, who is famous for her role in Pulp Fiction. Ethan's second daughter, Clementine, is with his current wife, Ryan Shaho. What makes Clementine special is that she has African roots, adding to the rich mix of backgrounds in Ethan's family. This family is a beautiful example of how love brings people together, no matter where they come from. Ethan has talked about how being a father has changed him for the better. He's focused on making sure his daughters grow up in a loving and caring environment. Ethan teaches them the importance of understanding each other and embracing what makes them unique. He believes it's important for them to love and respect their differences. Ethan also loves sharing his passion for the arts with his daughters. He enjoys taking them to art galleries and talking about movies with them. He wants to help Maya and Clementine develop a love for creativity and culture so they can grow up appreciating the world of art just as he does. We also have Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger, the famous lead singer of the Rolling Stones, has an interesting personal life that many people don't know about. In the late 1960s, Mick had a relationship with Marsha Hunt, an African-American singer, actress, and model. Their relationship led to the birth of their daughter, Karis Jagger, on November 4th, 1971. At first, things seemed fine between Mick and Marsha, But sadly, Mick decided to end their relationship while Marcia was pregnant. Marcia had to raise Karis on her own. When she needed financial help before the birth, Mick sent her $500. However, he wasn't involved in the birth or Karis's early life. It wasn't until 1979, after a court case, that Mick was ordered to pay $1,500 a month in child support after it was confirmed he was Karis's father. Despite this rough start, Mick and Karis later worked on building their relationship. Mick eventually accepted his daughter and was proud of her success. Karis grew up to be a film producer, graduated from Yale University, and married film director Jonathan Watson. Mick's story with Karis shows that it's never too late to fix things and that being there for your child matters. Next, David Bowie. David Bowie was not just a legendary musician, but also a loving father and husband. He was married to Iman, a beautiful Somali-American model. Together, they had a daughter named Alexandria Lexi Zara Jones, born on August 15, 2000. The last name Jones comes from David himself. David and Iman worked hard to keep Lexi's life away from the public eye. They wanted her to have a normal childhood without the pressures of fame. David once said he was just a happy dad and couldn't be happier with his wife and daughter. Iman shared that they always protected Lexi from the spotlight because she didn't choose that life. They wanted her to grow up in a home full of love and care. David was proud of Lexi's mixed heritage. He showed that love and family are more important than where you come from. His commitment to being a good father and husband showed that family love goes beyond any differences we might have. David Bowie's life with Iman and Lexi shows us that love has no boundaries. Despite being a famous rock star, he valued his family and always made sure they felt safe and loved. Next, we have Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is not just a great actress, but also a loving mother to two wonderful children, Jackson and August. Both of her kids are Black, and Charlize is very proud that she adopted them. She adopted Jackson in 2012 when he was just a baby. Right from the start, she felt a special bond with him and knew she wanted to be his mom. In 2015, Charlize adopted August, who was born the same year. Charlize has always been open about her life as a single mom. She loves sharing how much joy her kids bring her. In interviews, she talks about how important it is for her to raise her children in a safe, loving home. She believes that family can look different for everyone and that it's important to support and love each other no matter what. Charlize also wants her children to be proud of their heritage. She teaches them about different cultures and helps them understand their own identity. She believes it's important for her kids to embrace who they are. Beyond being a mom, Charlize is a strong voice for children's rights. Next is Julia Roberts.
Requests. $5 million doesn't seem quite right for some 2,000 cases, but
Julia Roberts is one of Hollywood's biggest stars, known for her roles in movies like Pretty Woman and Erin Brockovich. While she has kept her personal life mostly private, there is something interesting about her family, especially her niece, Emma Roberts. Emma is an actress too, famous for her roles in American Horror Story and Scream Queens. Emma has had relationships with people of different races, which has brought some diversity into their well-known family. Emma Roberts is more open about her relationships compared to Julia, who is known for being more private. But one thing is clear, Julia is a loving and supportive aunt. She has always been there for Emma, cheering her on as she builds her career in Hollywood. Even though Julia doesn't have children of her own who are of mixed race, her family's connections show how love and diversity can mix together in a beautiful way. Next, we have Hugh Jackman.
And every day, she's wondering why I'm not there. Fucking rescue her!
Hugh Jackman, the famous Australian actor known for playing Wolverine in X-Men, is not just a superhero on screen, but also a loving family man. He and his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, have two children, Oscar and Ava, who fill their lives with love and happiness. What many people don't know is that Ava is of African descent, making the Jackman family wonderfully diverse. Hugh and Deborah Lee have always been open about their journey to parenthood. They chose adoption as the best way to grow their family. Their son Oscar was born in 2000, and their daughter Ava came along in 2005. Both children have different cultural backgrounds, And Hugh has talked about how important it is for him and Deborah Lee to teach their kids to appreciate their heritage. Hugh often says that becoming a father changed his life in the best way. He is deeply committed to giving Oscar and Ava a loving, supportive home. He wants them to feel accepted and loved no matter who they are. As parents, Hugh and Deborah Lee focus on raising their children with strong values, making sure they grow up knowing they are loved and valued for their uniqueness. Next, we have Kelsey Grammer.
I don't give a fuck who's on that plane. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I am.
Kelsey Grammer is a famous actor known for his roles in TV shows like Cheers and Frasier. He's won many awards and has fans all over the world. But Kelsey's life is not just about acting. It's also about his family. One of the most important people in his life is his daughter, Faith. Faith was born to Kelsey and his ex-wife, Camille Donatacci. What makes Faith special is that she is of mixed race, which shows the beauty of diversity in Kelsey's family. Kelsey often talks about how much he loves being a dad. He is proud to raise Faith with values like acceptance and love. He believes it's important to create a supportive environment for her. Kelsey understands the unique experiences that come with being a child of mixed heritage, and he wants to help her feel proud of who she is. Kelsey wants to make sure Faith feels confident and knows that she can embrace different cultures and traditions. We have Dennis Quaid next.
Lydia, look, don't leave.
Dennis Quaid is a well-known Hollywood actor, famous for movies like The Parent Trap and The Day After Tomorrow. He has a son named Jack Quaid, who is also becoming a star in Hollywood. Jack, born in 1992, is following in his father's footsteps and making a name for himself in acting. He's best known for his role in the hit TV show The Boys. Even though Dennis Quaid is known as an all-American movie star, his family has a mix of different backgrounds. Jack's mother is actress Meg Ryan, and both Dennis and Meg have talked about how Jack has a mixed heritage. Growing up in such a diverse family has helped shape Jack into the actor and person he is today. He's even shared how his family's different cultural backgrounds have influenced his view on the world. Next is Angela Kinsey.
Look, they were sold out of all the other costumes, okay?
Angela Kinsey is best known for her funny role as Angela Martin on the popular TV show The Office. But did you know there's a heartwarming side to her story? Angela is also a loving mother to a wonderful daughter named Isabel, whom she adopted. What makes this even more special is that Isabel's biological father is Black. Angela often shares how happy being a mom makes her. She says that Isabel brings so much light and laughter into her life. As a single mom, Angela works hard to create a loving and caring home for Isabel. She embraces the idea that they come from different backgrounds and celebrates that difference. Angela believes it's important to teach Isabel about different cultures and perspectives. She thinks this will help Isabel grow up to be kind and open-minded. And lastly for today, Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani is not just a famous singer and fashion icon, but also a loving mom. She has 3 children with her ex-husband, Gavin Rossdale. One of her kids, Apollo, is biracial, and Gwen is very proud of her family. She often talks about how much her children inspire her. Being a mom is very important to her, and she does her best to balance her busy career with spending time with her kids. Gwen has shared in interviews that she wants to raise her children in a diverse environment. She believes it's important for them to learn about different cultures and see the world from many points of view. Gwen also loves including her children in her music and creative projects. On her social media, she often posts pictures and videos of their family moments, showing how happy and close they are.